Hi, it's Maria from the Wood County District Public Library. I have another fun-sized story time for you from our Bunnies Book Club. This story is called The Love Letter, and it's written by Anika Aldamuy Denise and illustrated by Lucy Ruth Cummins. Thank you very much, Harper, for making this book available to us.
The Love Letter. Hedgehog was late. He did not like being late. It further frazzled his already prickly mood. He'd been grumbling about it to the ground when... What is that? What's on the ground? Hedgehog does look a little grumbly, doesn't he? He spotted something unusual. It was not an acorn or a leaf or any of the other ordinary things he came across on his daily walk. It was a letter. This wasn't just any letter. Friend, you are a joy, a light, a secret hope, a safe good night, a face that shines just for me. When you go, I miss you so. Don't you know I love you? It was a love letter. My word, said Hedgehog, someone loves me. Then he tucked the letter into his backpack and went on his way. Bunny and Squirrel were already in the meadow. Squirrel was busy gathering acorns while Bunny busied herself with a nap. Normally, Hedgehog liked to get there first, but today he had a love letter and he was feeling oddly cheerful. When Bunny beat him at leap log, high five. When Squirrel asked him to share lunch, pleasure. And when Bunny wanted a friend to walk her home, delighted. Yeah, cheerful. Hedgehog is being oddly cheerful, thought Bunny. She wasn't in the habit of hugging Hedgehog, but today she gave him her best bunny squeeze. She was just about to hop on home when she saw a letter lying on the ground. The letter is lying on the ground. Friend, you are a joy, a light, a secret hope, a safe good night, a face that shines just for me. When you go, I miss you so. Don't you know I love you? My whiskers, whispered Bunny. Hedgehog loves me. Down in the rabbit hole, Mama put her straight to work. Normally, Bunny pretended to nap at chore time, but today she had a love letter and she was feeling oddly helpful. When Mama said peel the parsnips, perfect. When Sister said set the table, surely. And when Papa said sweep the floor, splendid. After supper, she hopped along to Squirrel's house. She was helpful. She's feeling good. I brought you some more acorns, said Bunny. Bunny is being oddly helpful, thought Squirrel. But before he could say thanks a bundle, Bunny overturned her apron of acorns onto the pile. Squirrel's neatly stacked acorns came tumbling down. Bunny should be less of a busybunny, Squirrel sighed. But then he spotted something unusual among the acorn scatter. It was a letter. It was a letter. Friend, you are a joy, a light, a secret hope, a safe good night, a face that shines just for me. When you go, I miss you so. Don't you know I love you? Aw, nuts, said Squirrel. Bunny loves me. Aw. Normally, messiness made Squirrel anxious, but today he had a love letter and he was feeling oddly carefree. When Mama splashed soup on his napkin, flurp. When Papa left wood shavings on the floor, scoop. When Squirrel's teddy bears were not in size order, snore. Carefree. Squirrel was feeling carefree. The next morning, Hedgehog, Bunny, and Squirrel bundled up and headed to the meadow. "If I do not show, Bunny will miss me so," said Squirrel. "If I do not show, Hedgehog will miss me so," said Bunny. "If I do not show, I might never know who sent me this love letter," said Hedgehog. No one said a word at first. There they are. No one said a word at first. The love letter had made Hedgehog cheerful and Bunny helpful and Squirrel carefree. Suddenly made them all, shy. They don't know quite what to say or if they want to say anything. Squirrel gathered the courage to speak first. "Bunny," he said, pulling the love letter out of his pocket, "I may not have your gift for words, but—" "My letter!" said Bunny, snatching it up. "My letter!" cried Squirrel, grabbing it back. "My letter!" insisted Hedgehog, stealing it away, and on it went. Snatch, grab, steal, bicker, until... "Look what you've done," said Bunny. "You ripped it," said Squirrel. "Did not, did to, did not. Excuse me. Excuse me. Was that my letter?" asked Mouse. "Your letter," said Hedgehog. "I'm not sure. What did it say?" Oh, look at all put back together, this puzzle. "Friend, you are a joy, a light, a secret hope, a safe good night. A face that shines just for me. When you go, I miss you so. Don't you know I love you?" "You wrote the letter?" said Bunny. "But who's it for?" "The moon," said Mouse. "Oh, why does the moon need a love letter?" asked Hedgehog. "Because I'm a small mouse in a dark forest, and the moon is my very good friend. Don't you have a very good friend?" Hedgehog, Bunny, and Squirrel looked from one to the other. They were good friends, friends who shared their lunch and walked each other home and gave hugs and brought acorns. "But this was a terrible mix-up," said Hedgehog. "The love letter never really belonged to any of us," added Bunny. "We shouldn't have been arguing over something we never had," Squirrel sighed. Mouse looked at their long faces. "When you thought the letter was for you, how did you feel?" she asked. "Cheerful," said Hedgehog. "Helpful," said Bunny. "Carefree," said Squirrel. "And?" asked Mouse. "And?" "Loved." "Then I would call that a wonderful mix-up," said Mouse. "A wonderful mix-up. Yeah, they all did feel loved, didn't they?"
Wow, loved. A wonderful mix-up. I always feel loved when I am able to share a story with somebody. I wonder if you would be interested in writing a love letter and sharing it with somebody. This book gives me that good idea to write a letter, maybe even a surprise letter, a letter that I would leave out for somebody else to find. That would be a nice thing to do. Yeah, books give us all kinds of ideas. I wonder what ideas you're thinking about right now. Come to the library, check out a love letter, and give us a call or stop by. You can use our curbside or come in for our express service. We hope to be in touch with you soon. Until next time, take care.